Happy Friday. Welcome back to another Fridays 45. This episode actually marks 1 year since I started doing this, and it's kind of exciting that I've stuck with something for a year. And I'm excited to continue on with it with another year. Hopefully you guys will keep tuning in. Congratulations to Wes, who answered last week's question about what movie was Devo's version of Satisfaction in. The answer is Casino. Great job. So we're going to go on to this week. This week is marks 50 years of something pretty significant. 50 years ago this weekend, an album was recorded at Winterland in San Francisco. And the album that was recorded was a benchmark for many live rock albums, and that is Frampton Comes Alive. This was recorded on the 14th of June in 1975, 50 years ago. And it contains 3 hit singles, and one of those singles I'm going to talk about today. So the 45 I want to talk about today, just like last week, I must have gotten them before I started keeping track on Discogs. I have 3 copies. And it is Do You Feel Like We Do? Do You Feel Like We Do? This is an interesting single that came off the album. The single was actually made in 1973. Peter Frampton had gone off on his own from Humble Pie, and he'd gone and started his own solo career. And his backing band, they called the Frampton Camel. That was the album name, and this song was actually a part of that album, but it was not released as a single in '73. It was a studio version of the song, and in that studio version, you don't hear the talk box that you actually hear on the live version. The single was not released until after the success of the album. And the album, a lot of people credit the album's success. It's held as a benchmark for live rock, arena rock recording. And they can thank album-oriented rock radio that played this song. And if you live in Cincinnati, an example of those stations would be, of course, WEBN, where they had a little bit more free format of where they wanted songs they wanted to choose and put on the radio. Instead of sticking to that top 40, they would go a little bit deeper and play some deep cuts. And thanks to rock stations like that, the album got played. And the length of the song, DJs apparently liked the length of the song, gave them a chance to sit back and relax, sometimes playing the whole album. So Do You Feel Like We Do? Great song. That, like I mentioned before, he does use the talk box in it in the version. Now, this version on 45 is not the entire version from the album. They actually had to edit it down to fit it on one side. I'm surprised that they didn't put it on both sides. Penny for Your Thoughts is on the other side. I have a 45 American Pie. That's a long one too. They actually put the first half on the first side and the second half on the other. But they didn't do that with Do You Feel Like We Do? So you don't get as much as those solos. You get some of the solos in, you get some of the talk box in this one, but just a solid song celebrating 50 years. From what I understand, after they recorded that show at Winterland, they took it to A&M Records, and Jerry Moss was like, I love it, but where's the rest of it? So instead of just using one record in the album, they made it a double album, and they went and recorded in, I believe, Plattsburgh and in one other location. Long Island or something like that, they recorded the shows too. I'm not exactly sure if Do You Feel Like We Do if this version is from the June 14th, 1975 recording, or if it's from a later version. I've seen 2 different answers on that one, so I can't tell you exactly what version it is, but it is a solid version, and it is a solid song, and it holds up over time. Now, we've been talking about live albums. It got me thinking, there are a lot of great live albums, and this one included. So I wanted to pull some of my top favorite live albums, and I know this is a 45 show, but I just wanted to take some time to share some great albums worth listening to. One of those that I listen to quite frequently is the Rolling Stones Live from the Vault, the Marquee Club, 1971. Great live version of Mick. Great version of Midnight Rambler on this one. Really, really solid version. Another top one, and by the way, Rolling Stone has ranked Peter Frampton's live album as number 41 on the 50 greatest live albums of all time. So that was ranked number 41. A couple other live albums, a few. I love The Live Dead, another solid one. Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense, great live album. One that I picked out recently, Billy Strings Live Volume 1, so I'm waiting on Volume 2, but another great, I've really gotten into Billy Strings lately. This is a solid live album. And then, of course, we have the Donny Hathaway album that I've talked about before, one of my favorites. My question to you this week is, I've got a couple questions. Do You Feel Like We Do was in a 1990s movie. First of all, what movie was that in? And then second, go ahead and tell me, what is one or two of your favorite live albums that you find yourself listening to a lot, whether streaming or playing on a stereo? So let me know that. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Oh, by the way, I do have a YouTube channel now. I'm posting these videos to YouTube, so I'm trying to keep, I've got them all caught up. So I'm going to put that link in the comments so you can access my YouTube channel and subscribe if you'd like to. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on the flip side.